So I got up to 210. I beat 210, and now we're at 220. So 220, the buff that you're going to need is 5. So let's go ahead, upgrade 1, and that's over here in the buff. Upgrade 1. And now we're going to go to the Temple Guardians, and the team is going to be, let's see, Rufus with Biscuit. Where are you? Rufus with Biscuit. Galahad with Fenris. There's only 20 heroes, so at least that makes it easier to pick them and see them. Isaac with Oliver. Where are you, Isaac? There you go. Lara Croft with Mara. And Iris with Albus. And with the pet, Fenris. All right, let's try it. See how it goes. Hey, Mohammed. Hey, Lumji. Hopefully I am saying that right. Looks like you have a question. May I know whether the precious coins, special currency to upgrade the 2 skins to Lara Croft, will still be available after the event ends, or will be converted to boxes? They actually haven't made an announcement about this. They haven't told us for sure if it will be converted or not. So I'm not 100% sure. I would say go ahead and use it right now, because a lot of times they do change that event currency. So I've used mine, and I will continue to use it as I get more. That's my best guess here. All right, but got through 220, so let's go to 230. So level 230 is going to be 60 buffs. Let's see if I can get there. Nope, not quite. I need some more of these. Let's make sure it is getting the ones with Archaeologist tools. We're just going to rate it 5 times, I guess. Let's do that. Good deal. And we're going to be going to 60 buff. Just enough. It looks like I'll have to get some of those. And let's just make sure this is at the end. I do like to wait until the very end of these events, because if you've noticed, or if you've already done this event, you probably have noticed that all these buffs have gone down a little bit, or most of them. A lot of them have. So you would have been able to spend less resources if you were just waited a little bit. Not a ton extra, but hey, my whole thing is about being efficient, so every little bit helps, right? So we next got Rufus Oliver. Hopefully these teams are like pretty similar. Galahad Albus. Isaac Axel. Lara Croft Mara. And Iris Biscuit with Axel. I think the biggest part of this too, make sure you don't overbuff. If you overbuff, you're going to be in a bad spot. And so I'm going to try to be very careful on this stream of not overbuffing any of my teams. But let's see if this team works. We'll just go ahead and do it at ×5 speed. I'm getting these teams, by the way, just in case anyone's asking. I'm getting all of these from Hero Wars Guide. They have a full team event and team calculator. There it is. Went through. And the nice thing about these are that it is 100%. You don't have to fight multiple times. So that's very nice. All right. 240 is actually a 0 buff. So let's go ahead and do the 240 team. We got Galahad with Oliver. We have Isaac with Mara. We have Sebastian with Albus. We have Lara with Fenris. And we got Iris and Biscuit with Albus. Let's see how this one does. Let me know in the comments, are most people all already through this event? Like, it's absolutely a free to play. If you haven't gone through yet, now is a good time. I think they're probably, all the teams that they're going to explore are explored. So you should be able to get through the event without any really hesitations here anymore. And you will be able to get a totem for free. Every single person. So you don't have to spend if you don't want to, which is super nice. All right, that one worked too. Next up is level 250. This one requires, wow, just 5 buff. Man, everything is so low. Compared to previous events, this is crazy. So 5 buff. Let's go back to Temple Guardians. This one is Astaroth with Biscuit. Who do we not have on this one? Looks like we don't have her. Astaroth, Biscuit, Galahad Oliver, Isaac Mara, Lara Croft Fenris, and no, Sebastian Albus, and then Lara Croft Fenris, and then Albus. I think that's right. Biscuit, Oliver, Mara, Albus. Yep. You used 130 archaeologist tool, but only got 158 Lara Croft soulstones. What did you upgrade your relic to? Was it like level 6, level 7? Did you get any of the golden, like the ×5 for the Lara Croft dolls? Like those seem to be the hardest thing in this event to get. Between that or Lara's skins, those are the hardest things in the game to get. I'm also going to be doing that on the stream later. I'm going to be upgrading that and then seeing where we can go. Seeing if I can get everything. How many Lara Croft dolls can I get? Will I be lucky? We'll see. We'll see. Other grand prizes would be good too. I'm not going to complain. And then we're also going to be buying from the shop. I haven't got any dolls yet. We'll start to do the necessary upgrade. That's smart. That's very smart on waiting. Very good job on waiting till the last day. They might last Lara Croft event. They actually allowed people to buy Lara Croft dolls, if I remember correctly. I can't remember if it was dolls or soulstones, but they did offer that if you're a pay-to-win player. But I would still wait till the last day to try to do everything. So smart, knowing your resources, knowing what you can invest, just a good idea. Okay. So that's 250 done there. 260 team is 30 buffs. Let's go ahead and let's just grab like 10 of these. We have a ton of energy, so we're not gonna, we still have 674 after this. We're not gonna run out of that. All right. No, we don't need to go to Path of Glory. We need to go to the workshop. And I'm at 260. 260 is 30 buff. 260 is 30 buff. 30 buff. Great. Temple Guardians. Let's see here. Rufus with Oliver. We have Lara Croft with Fenris in second position? What the? Never seen her in a second position. Iris Albus. Helios. Where are you, Helios? There you are. Helios with Merlin. Okay. And then Martha with Axel. And we have Axel as the team pet. Okay. Let's make sure we got everything right. This is for 260. The nice thing is that if you have all these guides, you can wait till the last day. As I mentioned, you don't have to constantly try to like beat these teams. Some of these events beforehand, if you just started playing, they would give you like, with a perfect team, you had like a 0.5% chance to win. So you just had to keep on fighting over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you got the chance and you won. They've stopped that. Thank God they've stopped that. This one is still not, I don't think, as fun as the Hero Stall event, but at least it is 100% win teams that they're giving. So that makes it nice. And it looks like I only have the Jorgen left. There it is. And down goes Jorgen. All right, that was 260. Up next is 270. This one is 90 buff. Okay. 90 buff for 270. Let's go into the workshop. Let's see if I have the materials necessary. I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm going to have to get more of these. Let's just like go up, let's say 8. Let's do this. Let's go with 8. Make sure whenever you do this that the archaeologist tool shows. Otherwise, like those are very important. I talked about this in a previous video. If you get your resources from this island, it is not going to give you archaeologist tools. This island does. This is by far the better one. It's giving you free stuff. Take the free stuff. All right, so what did I say? It was 270, and that's what I'm on, right? 270. Let's just confirm. Yeah, 270 was 90. So let's go ahead, upgrade this. And I'm going to always double confirm here. 270, lowest is 90. Okay, let's upgrade. Done and done. Temple Guardians, we'll start this out. We have Corvus with Biscuits. Where are you, Corvus? Corvus with Biscuit. We have Morgan and Oliver. Morgan, Oliver. We have Lara Croft and Mara. Iris and Albus. And lastly, we have Helios and Merlin with a pet of Axel. Okay. Hey, Ryan, any thoughts on the September and Lara Croft's event Mysterious map? Are they worth for players to give a try? Yeah, that's a great question. I'm actually going to be talking about that a little bit later, but the short answer is I would wait on the moves until the next event. I think you will be able to get the map later on, I'm sorry, the flag later on. So I don't think you're going to need to do that for this. And I think the prizes that they give you in the next map are better than the Lara Croft map for sure. So I'm not personally going to be spending probably any moves. I'll have to look to double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be spending any moves on this map. I'm just going to let it go completely. Like these coins, yeah, sure, they're nice, but you get so many for beating bosses and doing these levels that you don't really need more. I mean, it's nice to have more, but it's not like needed. Okay, 280, 135. Looks like this is the high one. 135 for 280. So let's go to the workshop. Oh, so close. So close. Let's read this a couple times. Good deal. And it was 135. 135. 280. That is the lowest confirmed? Yes. Okay. Temple Guardians, start it. We got Axel, or Isaac with Axel, I think. Isaac with Oliver. We have Lara Croft Fenris, again in second position. That's so odd. Aiden and Merlin. Aiden in third position. Yikes. Aiden and Merlin, Iris and Albus, and Helios and... Nope. Martha and Axel. Martha and Axel. With the team pet of Axel. Aiden Merlin. Yep. Wait. Iris Albus. Yep. That should be it. That should be it. Let's see how we do here. We're getting close. We only have 3 more. That's nice. Trying to spend as few resources as possible so that I can just try to upgrade the mysterious vase. Try to get as many Lara dolls as I can just to show what can happen. Wow, this team is crushing. That's a fast win. Very quick win. Okay, 290. Next up, 290 is 35 buff. 35. Can I do 35? Yes, I can. That's the lowest. Temple Guardians. All right. Anvari, where are you? There you go. Anvari with Oliver. Isaac and Axel. Sebastian Fenris. It's so nice that we have people doing this. It's just so nice. Lara Croft X. Trying to find out these teams would be a nightmare without these people actually like going in and doing the not really hacking, just doing the simulators. It would be awful. But this is much better. This is much better where you can just look at the team. So thank you for all the people that did that work. I don't want to be one of those people. But we can use it to be the most efficient possible here. MS Creator, I don't know how many archaeologist tools I'll have at the end, but we'll see how many Lara Croft dolls I got. We'll see. Is there a big difference between 6-star Lara Croft and 5-star? It's, if you do the math, this team might not have been it. Let's see. Did I pick the wrong team? Did I pick a wrong person? 35. Oh, team pet was Albus. That's what it was. It's 4,000 power. 4,000 power is the difference. So it's not monumental. It's not like one is competitive and the other is not. It's just if you like to maximize, that's what you're going to have to do. I don't know if they're going to offer Lara Soulstones again in the future. I have no idea. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Last time after the event, they did. Will they this time? Who knows? Who knows? Come on, bring the nebula down. There it is. Boom. All right, and we're to the final. Final boss, 85 buff. 385 buff. All right, what do I need? I need everything. So here's where we're going to do some math. 85 buff. I have 10 buff right now, so I need 75 buff. Each one gives 25. So each one, I should have to do 3 of each if I'm doing my math right. And we'll see if I am. 1, 2, 3. Done there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And if I'm doing my math right, 85 buff. Perfect. And that is Morgan. Okay, 85, 300. That is the lowest. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Team that you're going to be doing here for the 300 is Morgan. Morgan with Axel. Lara Croft and Fenris. Astrid and Lucas. Haven't used them in a hot second. Astrid and Lucas and Vex. Aiden and Merlin. And Iris and Albus. Iris is in here a lot, isn't she? With a pet of Albus, and this should do it. Hey Long, how are you? Thanks everyone for joining the live stream. Feel free to ask questions. I'm just going to keep on going through these bosses. And this should be the final one, and then we can get into some of the other stuff. I think Astrid and Lucas, they're not a good hero, but they're kind of a fun hero if you can get them charged. Like that pet just keeps on attacking different stuff. Maybe they'll do something special with them someday. You know, I do like whenever they make bad heroes good, or at least playable. They tried to do that with Chaba. I don't think it's going to work with Chaba. Chaba's just not good. Unless you're facing like maybe, I don't know, an all physical team. Maybe it works in that case. There it is. All righty. And we're finished. That was level 300.